Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for the 7th through the 13th. You might stumble upon this video weeks from now, years from now, it's all good. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it, whenever it's time to hear the messages. Keep in mind, it's a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. We have a full moon in Taurus, a lunar eclipse occurring on November 8th. So these are energies that are going to be around for quite some time, 6 months, maybe longer. And eclipse energy, lunar eclipse energy can be pretty intense. So we're going to see what messages are coming up here for the Virgo collective. Let's get right on into it, my dears and my darlings. We'll move you just a little bit closer. First card coming up here is the Fool, and this is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards are going to come up when it's a significant new chapter, a defining moment, a defining time. So, Virgo, maybe for some of you, you're feeling quite adventurous at this time, and you're like, I'm just going to go for it, right? And if you're watching this for a Virgo placement, then maybe you're feeling adventurous about that aspect of your life, and you're like, I'm gonna take this risk, I'm gonna take this gamble, I'm feeling led, I'm feeling guided to do this, so I'm just gonna go for it. And you might be taking a leap of faith in a situation. Now, the Fool card tells us a couple of things. You are being led to take this risk. Okay, you are like there's something divinely that you're being guided to do this. It's a divine opportunity, it's a divinely guided moment in your life. It's connected with your path, and you're meant to do this. You're meant to take this risk. But the Fool card also reminds us, look before you leap. Try to plan how you're going to do this. Try to set it up in a way where you can be successful in this leap that you're taking, instead of just saying, oh, it'll all work itself out. Have a plan in place, and go in this direction. You're being led or guided in a new direction. The star is really jumping out at me. So I do feel there's like an increased sense of intuition here. And I do feel that for a lot of you, whatever this leap of faith is, it is something that's going to really accommodate your life path, your life purpose. It's going to be a blessing to you so that you can do the things that are meaningful to you, or the things that you're feeling like you want to do to be of service. Okay, so it's going to be a blessing and give you what you need to accomplish these goals that you have. So I feel like this leap of faith is opening doors, and it's like calling and bringing support into your life. Support, not in terms of like uh, being carried, but receiving what you need to do what you want to do, or to get done what you want to get done. Having your needs met. This is something that is resulting in you having your needs met abundantly, and this is filling your cup, and this is giving you the ability to do the things that you feel led or guided or committed to do in your life. So emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, maybe even in bed, needs being met abundantly, that's allowing you to really like have this full battery, and like be the best you, and give the best that you can give. The next card that's coming up here for the Virgo collective is the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Water signs would be Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. It could also be an aspect of yourself if you have water sign placements. There could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Or you may be focusing on those houses or areas of your life. King of Cups is a lot of the times kind of stereotyped here as husband, baby daddy, And that can be happening here for some of you. You might be manifesting a husband or father of your children, or you may be stepping into husband energy or father energy. And so there could be that aspect here. Now, the King of Cups is very generous, but he's also nobody's fool. So there could be things happening that are bringing into balance generosity and having a backbone, not, being taken for granted or not being seen as naive, right? And being able to be helpful where you feel called or guided to be helpful. Now, remember how I said I felt like this Fool energy, this leap of faith, was leading you to have a full cup and like to be of service and like to be at your full prime and like doing the things you feel guided to do. The King of Cups is confirming that for me. Okay, because even if the King of Cups is somebody coming into your life, right? There's a sense here of like abundance. And I want you to keep in mind that abundance isn't just money. Okay, money is an aspect of abundance, but abundance is every good thing. It's happiness, it's laughter, it's love, it's friendship, it's every good thing. And so I feel, Virgo, that you're coming into a time of living more abundantly and being able to pay that forward. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting here with the Fool card coming in together with the King of Cups. The next card coming up here for the Virgo collective, ooh, is the Four of Wands. There could definitely be marriage for some of you. Now, you know that in the weekly forecasts, I try not to focus too much on love and romance, but these cards could very easily tell us the story that somebody is taking a great big giant leap of faith in the area of romance. That could very well be leading to marriage, living with somebody. Some of you might be going back home and saying, hey everyone, I got married. Here's my spouse. Here's my partner. Or somebody might be taking you back home and saying, hey everyone, I got married. Meet Virgo. So there could be just something that seems to be coming up out of nowhere, right? For some of you, in terms of this relationship or in terms of even a marriage or moving in with somebody. Four of Wands could also be an invitation to something. And so Four of Wands is saying this is going to be a good thing for you to go. It's going to be something that you can have a really good time. You can make some really great contacts. Four of Wands also for me is like putting down roots, having friends who are like family, like people who can really celebrate with you or like be family with you, creating a sense of family. So say maybe you come from a family that hasn't been supportive or isn't close or isn't healthy, or you've just for your healing have had to break away from blood family. Four of Wands could be that now you're coming into the time of soul family, soul tribe, friends who are like family. It's also a card that comes up for me in my readings when we're breaking out of like cycles or patterns where you might have had a lot of really significant soulmates, or I shouldn't even say a lot because it could be one or two, but you may have had a pattern of like having more than once a very, very significant soulmate with whom you've had a very strong connection, and there's been love there, there's been affection, there's been strong connection, but it's been a lover, it's never transitioned outside of the lover aspect to where your friends and family are spending time with their friends and family and you're working on things together for the future, because even though you have a strong soul connection, a strong past life connection, in this lifetime you haven't been on the same path. So here with this Four of Wands, this is like coming together on the same path, like being on the same path and being able to make a home together, make a life together, have friends in common, mutual friends. Maybe both of you are starting from a clean slate and making these friends together, like as a couple, right? Uh, but there's a sense here of stability, security, community, abundance here with this Four of Wands. The next card that's coming up here for the Virgo collective is the Star card. And the Star card is associated with the astrological sign of Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you have Aquarius placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Could be but this is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards come up when, as I said, a significant chapter, a defining time, a defining moment. And the star in the order of the major arcana in tarot follows the tower. The tower is chaos, right? Tower is when things are falling apart. The star card comes up to say, you've made it through the tower. You've been through the worst of it. The worst of it is behind you, and now you can expect for things to get better. Now you can make plans that are actually going to stick. This time around, it's not a temporary situation. This time around, it's not a seasonal situation. This is something that you're going to be able to plan permanently, like the rest of your life, making plans for the rest of your life, plans that are going to stick, plans that are going to work out and be successful. The Star card is a comfortable retirement. It's income coming in from more than one avenue or more than one stream. Okay, some of you are going to be coming into a level of abundance over the next 6 to 8 months that you never even dreamed was possible. And you're like, it's happening so easily. Like it's happening so naturally, right? Kind of like a bird. A bird like flap its wings a couple of times and it's soaring. And you're figuring out how to work within yourself, your talents, your traits, your characteristics. You're figuring out how to make it work for you so that you're receiving quite abundantly. And the things that you're putting your efforts in, you're excelling, you're soaring without having to overwork yourself or overexert yourself, right? You're just going with your nature, and that is bringing you back a really big, really significant return for a lot of you Virgos, instead of, working yourself to the bone. So I feel like a lot of you are releasing and breaking out of that cycle. And the Star card here is the wounded healer coming into its healing from its wound, and inspiring and leading and guiding others. You're finding the way out and you're showing others the way out. You're a source of inspiration. I also feel, Virgo, those of you who are Virgo or have Virgo placements, over the next 6 to 8 months, it's like I'm getting like I'm seeing this example, like this symbolism of like just somebody who's encased in ice, but then like the ice is melting, and almost like in nature, like when the snow melts and the flowers come up and there's all the beautiful colors and all the beautiful fresh life here, plant life and greenery. I feel like there's just like there's this outer layer that's melting away instead of being chipped away or burned away, melting away. So this gives me like very effortless, very fast, very quickly, and like you're just emerging, you're shining, you're being seen, you're in your prime, you're coming into your prime, you're coming into bloom. And I like full bloom. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 99. I feel like you're blooming. You're coming into your bloom. You're coming into your prime. Not everybody hits their prime at the same time. It's not always like, oh, you're not 18 anymore. Oh, you're past your prime. No, some people have not hit their prime yet. Some people don't hit their prime till they're in their 50s or 60s or 70s. Right? You're going to hit your prime when you hit your prime. And I feel, Virgo, you're hitting your prime. That's the feeling and the vibe I'm getting here with this Star card. You might want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. I've seen in the comments people have been watching their Venus sign in the weekly forecasts. I don't have anything against that. I typically set the Venus for the intention for Venus when I do the love readings, but if it resonates, by all means, go for it, go with it. But if you want to check out your other placements, there are videos linked in the description of this video. The weekly forecast playlist is in the description of this video, and you can definitely check out the other weekly forecasts. Love readings for November are linked in the description. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that takes you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I am donating a portion of the private reading income this year to buying toys for Tots. I just recently bought the first batch of toys, and I'm hoping that more readings will come in and I'll be able to get more toys. And I'll take pictures and post it in the community tab. If you are curious what I've gotten so far, at the end of the November 5th card of the day, I kind of showed on camera what I've picked up so far that's going to Toys for Tots. But I will take pictures and put it in the community tab as well, so you guys can follow along and see what you're helping me donate. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Check out the card of the day on the channel as well. Take care and be well, my darlings.